That was a weird half. Both teams had double-digit leads at one point. Right now, it is 66 to 64 at the break, Sacramento. Let's bring in Jerry Reynolds. Jerry, let's get your words first. That's an odd first half, but I think all things considered, I mean, Keon Ellis was incredible coming off the bench. You're up by two without three of your key guys. So far, so good.
Yeah, I mean, it was really a very strange half, where
Yep.
the Hawks just kicking butt there for a while, and I thought the Kings bench really turned the game around. Obviously, but just seemed like everybody that came in really made a three, especially Keon Ellis. Looked like had control of it, and the Hawks get on a little run, and hey,
Yep.
a lot of scoring, and not a lot of defense, but a lot of scoring.
Yeah, don't be fooled by Trae Young's point total. He has been distributing the offense absolutely everywhere. You got to watch for his distributions here in the second half, gentlemen.
Yep. Too many turnovers in that first half for Sacramento. That's going to have to change. Many unforced turnovers. Keegan Murray did not have a good half at all, and he had 4 of those 10 turnovers.
Yeah, just really, other than defensively, I thought he's kept Trae Young from scoring, which is remarkable. But as Ryan pointed out, Trae doing a nice job, not able to score on Keegan, but certainly making plays for his teammates, orchestrating their offense very well.
Yep, certainly. And 3 fouls. I know, Jerry, you get 6, but when you've got a limited roster like this from Mike Brown, it matters a little bit more. And good job, Grant, by Mike Brown not challenging the third on Keegan.
Yeah, that would have been a mistake for sure. You need to save that challenge to the end of the game like you did the other night. So I'm going to say that I'm going to say this for the second night in a row. I think the Kings are going to have to play an A to an A+ game to win this game. I think it's highly unlikely that Keon Ellis can duplicate his first half in this second half. And other than Fox, I thought Trey Lyles was pretty good, but you're going to need Keegan Murray or Kevin Huerter, or you're going to need somebody else to help out. You just can't keep putting everything on the shoulders of Fox in the second half. But again, I think it's unlikely that Keon Ellis can continue this rate. I think the Kings are going to have a tough time winning this game, guys. That's just my take on it. But I said the same thing the other night, and I was wrong.
Well, the thing you got to factor in, I think at least, De'Aaron can go for 20.
All right. Well, we are obviously having a problem on the stream, as you can see. So I will take it, assuming that I'm on. If I'm on, can you give me a thumbs up or something like that? Can people see me? Are we good? We were frozen there for a while on Ryan's end, and I think Jerry. Are we good? Can you guys hear me? Just let me know that you can see me and see this beautiful face of mine. But we locked up there for a bit. All right. Well, all right. I think we're good. I'm going to my phone now. All right. So 66 to 64 at the break. I guess Ryan and Jerry were blocked out. I didn't do that. I love those guys. I wouldn't do that. All right. So help me out here. What do you think the final score is going to be? I'll give you my final score. I really hope I'm wrong here. I think the Hawks are going to win this game 124 to 122. I can't expect Keon Ellis to do that. And can we please have a Keegan Murray sighting in the second half? What is going on with Keegan Murray? And I'm not talking about defensively. I'm talking about offensively. What's going on with him? Seriously. What's the deal? Like, what is going on? He needs to be better. He just does. And I'm expecting Fox to have a big second half. Why shouldn't I? the reigning Western Conference Player of the Week. 14 in the first half, but he's not going to go for 50, right? Probably not going to go for 40, may not even go 30, but I can't expect Keon Ellis to have 18 points again. I need Keegan Murray or Kevin Huerter. I need one of those two guys to step up and get the job done. And again, I can't expect Keon Ellis to go 6 of 8 from downtown in the second half. Who is going to step up that's not named De'Aaron Fox, not named Keon Ellis? Who's going to be that player in the second half? Who's going to do it? And you could really, this is a big game because Phoenix looks like they're going to lose at home to Orlando. Houston lost by a point to Milwaukee. So you can pick up a little ground. Pick up a little ground in the standings. Let's go. Let's go, Kings, 66-64. I'm looking at that first half. Think about this. Both teams had double-digit leads at one point. So, we have a Doug McDermott sighting. He did play, 8 minutes in the first half, had 6 points, both on threes. You're going to need that, right? You're going to need something of that nature in this second half. You cannot just put everything on the shoulders of De'Aaron Fox here in the second half. Can't do it. And Keon Ellis did his job. All right? Just so you know, every game's a big game, Gus. You want to know why every game's a big game? Because when you get done with 82, just like last year, 4 or 5 teams are separated by 1 or 2 games. So, yeah, it is a big game. And here's another reason why it's a big game. You're at home. The Kings at home are only 4-3. You can't go 500 at home and just expect to make the playoffs. You just can't. So I disagree with you. Defense, well, it would be nice, but I haven't seen defense in a while. All right, let's bring back Jerry, see if we got Jerry back. Jerry, you guys got locked out, but we're good. So what do you think the key to this second half is going to be? What are 1 or 2 of the things that you think must happen for the Kings to win?
Well, I do think that defense has got to get tougher. Obviously, the Hawks have had too many open threes, so tighten the defense. Make sure that De'Aaron has the ball in his hands a little bit more, I would say. And you definitely need something more offensively from Huerter and Keegan, especially Keegan. Got to be a little more aggressive here. And then, hey, just a little something from the bench, you'll be okay.
I just said the exact same thing while you were redialing up about Huerter and Murray. Jerry, what's going on with Keegan Murray offensively? Like, this isn't just one game we're talking about. We are saying this too often.
Yeah, I really don't. I mean, I understood it a little bit when you have DeRozan and Sabonis out there and Monk, that he'll tend to and he can kind of blend into the background offensively. But with those guys out, he needs to be more aggressive looking for his shot, and he seems to be deferring really to other guys too much. So he's got to be as aggressive on offense as he is on defense. He's obviously doing a great job, has on the defense and on the boards, but it seems like he's focusing too much on that and not doing when the team needs his offense, he's got to provide it. So this second half, he needs to step up and go look for a shot.
Hawks got a big lift off the bench from one of their guys in DeAndre Hunter, Jerry.
Yeah, he's been hurt so much, but he's a really good player that, is a little bit like Bogdanovich, who's just coming back, but they've had a lot of injuries, but he's a guy that when he's been healthy, which is about half the time, he's really a top-notch player.
Yeah, Bogey's just back tonight for the first time, too. He played 9 minutes. He looked very rusty to me in that first half.
Yeah, of course. And, he's Bogey, by another 10 games, he'll be sharp again. I think the Olympic experience really took a lot out of him. He was great.
He was great.
He was great over there. But, this Hawks team, they're a little bit discombobulated,
Yep.
but so are the Kings right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get this game without your three main guys, not named Fox, to me, this is in the steal category. I know that Atlanta played last night, but they're relatively healthy. If you can somehow find a way to win this game, I put that in the theft column because I'm not expecting them to win this game based on everything that we just said. Can they win the game? Well, absolutely. They're leading right now, but this would be to me a steal.
Yeah, I think they can because I think had they not played last night, I would feel a lot less confident.
Yep.
But I think the Kings, and to your point, if Kings come out aggressive defensively, really that could make the difference. And they must do that because they just can't give up another 60-point half.
Yeah. All right. Again, it's 66-64. We'll hopefully redial with Ryan here on the post-game show, and we look forward to taking your phone calls. All right. So I haven't given I gave you my score and we got cut off. So you think the Kings are going to win this game, right?
I do. I think it'll be about 118, 114, something like that.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. I hope you're right and I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, but like I say, I really do think that, that Fox will have to go for about 35 plus for the Kings to win.
Wow, really? So you think 35 is the number for him? So he's going to have to score 21 in the second half. Or excuse me, he's going to have to score. You said how many?
35
Oh, well,
plus.
30, all right. Well, yeah. Okay. He's got 14. That's a big half, Jerry.
Yeah, it's a big half, and we know he can have big quarters even so. But it's, I will say this, that Dyson has did a good job on him. He's got the length and, Dyson's one of those guys that kind of wish the Kings have picked up, a 6'10" kid that can guard, can guard guards and could play forward a little bit, really a developing young player.
Jerry, appreciate you coming back on with us and enjoy the week. We'll talk to you Wednesday right here on our show at 4:00.
Yeah, and tell Ryan we won't kick him off again if he comes back.
All right, Jerry.
All right,
talk
see
to
you guys.
soon. All right, good stuff with Jerry Reynolds. And again, we'll be on the post-game show. Enjoy the second half, everybody. Bye-bye.